Hello folks, welcome back to the studio briefly, and then we'll pop outside to test something. So we have a load of new cleaning products from the company ROKIT, which means two things. Firstly, it means that I get to do some cleaning, yippee. And secondly, it means that's Christmas sorted for me, because Dad, brother, you are going to get one of these this year. Now I have a 20-year-old, quite dirty bike, and that's as far as my qualifications go, sadly, because when it comes to cleaning said bike, I definitely have a that's good enough mentality. I have very limited spare time or patience for such things, and the bike is far from pristine. So suffice it to say, certain areas in that bike are never going to shine again. But I have tried quite a few different cleaning products over the years, so I've got enough experience at least to tell you whether or not these items are going to make your life easier and your bike shinier. So since I have their entire product range here, I'm going to use it all. I'm going to start with the motorcycle cleaning kit, and then I'm going to try the ceramics to see if it makes a difference. And I might even treat myself to the air freshener type thing that is in their helmet care kit and see if that smells nice. Probably smells nicer than my helmet does currently, which isn't a high bar to me, I'll be honest. So ROKIT do actually sell these items separately. If you want to buy them individually, we sell them as a kit, which makes it a bit easier because you know exactly what you need is going to be in the box. The instructions on the bottle are very easy to follow, which is great for a cleaning simpleton such as myself. Best practices that I've seen or used over the years are obviously to wet down the bike first and then apply some of the cleaning products. So you'll want to mix some of the cleaning product into some water. It has the correct measurements on the back. Apply that to the bike, leaving it for a few minutes at least to settle before sponging it back off. Work top to bottom, obviously, and change your water as you might need to when it gets a bit too dirty. It should last you quite a few washes though, because it is a concentrate, so you mix that in with water, which is different from some other brands where they'll give you a pre-mixed version of that, which obviously won't last quite as long. So you see, when I said I was a lazy bike cleaner, I was not lying. We're at the point where I'm quite happy with what I've got overall on the bike. I'm going to focus mainly on the glamour parts of the bike, the equivalent of only going to the gym and working chest as opposed to legs and all of the functional muscles. I just want this thing to look good. And also bear in mind, this is an old Ducati, so as much as anything, some of the dirt down there on the engine is basically just a gasket filler to make sure that it's not going to leak oil more than it might already. But overall, actually, as far as a review of the products go, the bike cleaner does work as well as anything else that I've used. The brush is a really functional and usable size because it is slim, it's also bendy, it will stay in position as well, and it gets in between things like fins and brake discs and wheels quite easily. It is obviously quite coarse, so I wouldn't use that on anything too delicate, but on things like your wheels and areas of the metal work, it's absolutely fine. And the Rapid Clean and Protect spray actually does quite a good job. Now, it does say to put that onto the bike once it's clean and dry, but I've done it on a corner of this and not on the other side, and I can tell you that it's slipping my elbow off there when I lean on the bike. So actually, that leaves a really nice finish. Now, if you do want to go the extra mile, then of course we have the ceramic, which I will try next. So what do you actually get in the ceramic kit? You get the sponge that we've already met, that probably impressed me more than it should because it's just a sponge, but it expands and that's fun. You also get the Rapid Clean and Protect that we've already met in the general motorcycle cleaning kit. You get 2 microfiber cloths, and you also get the ceramic bike wash and the Duraseal ceramic spray that we're going to apply in a moment. Now this is important because it's going to make stuff slippy. Only apply it to your metalwork, your paintwork, your plastics, or at least that's what you can apply it to. Do not apply it to your seat unless you want to go skidding over the back, and definitely don't stick it on things like your brake discs or your tyres, because you want those to be grippy. Some of the benefits that are often mentioned with regard to ceramic coatings are that they last longer and offer a better barrier than wax or general polish. I would say that if that is true, it's not significantly so. So you could still use things like wax or polish instead if you prefer. It's also said that it offers a UV protection, or a form of UV protection, which could be useful if you leave your bike outside on sunny days quite a lot to protect your paintwork. And that it generally offers a bit of a barrier to moisture, so water will bead up and roll off, although again, not significantly so. But if it does offer an extra barrier to things like bird poo, tree sap, or things like that, then it could be useful. Unquestionably though, if you do apply it to your bike, you will notice that it does have a really smooth, shiny finish to it. What I mean is when you run your finger across it, clothing, fabric, cloths, you will notice that there is a lot less friction. So it will definitely make it easier to clean in the future and to just get off dirt spots if you get to them soon enough. Now, say you need to give your helmet some attention, they also offer a helmet care kit. In here, they have things you're probably already expecting, such as a motorcycle helmet and visor cleaner. We have an anti-mist spray. We also have the thing I'm most excited by, the helmet cleaner, freshener and deodorizer. So it's basically an air freshener for your helmet. And it smells like purple. I don't know how else to describe that. It doesn't smell like anything else I've smelled in the past. Unoffensive, hopefully not too strong. You don't want it to be overpowering whilst you're in your lid. I will report back to you on what that's like to live with. So then the ultimate question is, did I enjoy using these products? Will I use them in the future? Would I recommend them to you? Yes, I would. Broadly speaking, these have impressed me and are potentially better than other cleaning products I've used in the past, but I won't make any outlandish statements and say that I noticed a massive difference. There is a spectrum, and I would say on that spectrum, the ROKIT Off Cleaner is slightly more effective than other cleaners that I've tried. It was quite easy to agitate the dirt off on the trickier areas around the engine and the wheels. I think the item in this kit that impressed me the most was the Rapid Clean and Protect spray. So I sprayed that on the tank. It's really quick and easy to work in and get the finish that you're looking for. And you'll notice instantly how smooth and frictionless feeling it is, which in effect should make it harder for dirt to stick to your bike and will make it easier for you to clean it in the future and stay on top of your maintenance. So I think of all their items, this would probably save me the most time when it comes to cleaning. Now for me personally, the motorcycle cleaner kit meets my needs. I wouldn't necessarily need to upgrade to their premium ceramic pack, but some people might want to. I think the best way to think about it is that it is very similar to waxes or polishes, but slightly easier to apply to your bike. And if you're ever curious in the past, at least this is something you can apply yourself and you can reapply it in the future as well, because you have that kit and it will last for multiple washes. Then of course they have their helmet care kit, which is very useful. It doesn't take long for your helmet to get all gummed up with bugs and other nasty things. So very useful to have something like that in your collection. And against other competitors that I've tried, again, slightly more effective than other brands that I have used in the past. And a really decent size as well in the helmet cleaner. It's 250 milliliters, so you get quite a few cleans out of it. There's also an anti-mist spray to keep your vision clear, and a helmet cleaner, freshener, and deodorizer, which smells like nothing else. I couldn't even describe it to you if I wanted to, but it doesn't actually smell that strong. You can smell it when you spray it into the lid or around if you just want to see what it smells like, but when you put it in the helmet, it actually dissipates quite nicely, so it's definitely not overpowering, and I have been using it this week, and I haven't passed out yet, so I clearly didn't put too much in the helmet. Overall, I'm very impressed with ROKIT's range. They've got quite a variety of products, all priced quite well, and I do like the fact they do them in these kits, these bundles, so it takes the guesswork out. You know you're getting exactly what you need in the pack. And compared to other cleaners that I've used in the past, I do think they are slightly more effective than other product ranges. Now, if you want to check these out for yourself, links can be found in the description. And if you are a relative of mine and you ride a bike, expect to find one of these in your stocking this year. See you soon.